It's a pretty day down here on the bayou, and today I want to start a new series. It's not what I'm going to do with any regularity, just whenever I have something to report. I am going to go on a hunt, on a search for the perfect work glove. If you're like me, you go hard on work gloves, and if you're like me, you've never found any you can brag about. I have done a video on this glove. This was one that they sold at Tractor Supply. Seems to be discontinued. And the reason I did a video on it is because they were so cheap, and they worked okay. They were okay gloves for the price. And I bought a bunch of them on clearance, and I guess that was their grand finale because I never saw them again. And they were okay gloves. They were some sort of Chinese Schmitz. I think that might be the Tractor Supply Chinese brand. And then I've had my share of mechanics brands. I don't have the love affair with these guys that some people do. And though I've owned quite a few pair of them, I've never been really impressed, especially for the price. But I have decided to go on a search, an actual hunt for the perfect work gloves that'll hold up. And my first entry into this contest, if you will, is going to be these guys, Ironclad Ranch Works. Now, I came upon this name while on a hunt for work gloves that I can depend on YouTube, and there was some Yahoo that was touting the 5 best or 10 best work gloves of 2020, and don't recall who he was, but anyway, these looked pretty impressive, so I thought I would get a pair. Got them off of Amazon. 23 bucks, which for me is kind of high end for work gloves. These guys here, not 20 bucks. So 20, 23, 24, 23 bucks. I had to chew on that, but I bought them because I'm cheap. And you know, so far I've been pretty happy with them up until now. Now, as you can see, they have a toughness rating of toughest, and they are fairly thick. And I tell you what, when it comes to that whole, let's see if they talk about it here, that whole part where you can like use your cell phone. No, they don't talk about that here, which I think is a plus. Um, because to me, if being able to use your cell phone with a pair of work gloves is important to you, you just need to go use your cell phone. I don't see the two as being real compatible. I don't know. Maybe if you're a contractor or something, you're on the phone a lot. But if you're a contractor, what are you doing wearing gloves anyway, right? Anyway, these guys are a little too thick for any kind of touchscreen capability. And I've really been happy with them up to now. They're fairly thick. You do have to take them off if you want to do anything nimble, whether it be cell phone or playing around with different screw bits and stuff like that. But I've really been happy with them. All kinds of stitching in there, which I guess is supposed to impress you. And I've been using the heck out of these. I bought these the 2nd of February. This is what, the 27th, 28th of February. And I've been using these hard and fast. Every weekend I've been out working on a new fence, replacing a fence. I've been doing a lot of concrete block handling, a lot of cement work, and a lot of cutting briars and trimming trees, a lot of handling posts and wood and saws and drills, and I've been wearing these the whole time. And as I said, I've been happy up until yesterday when this happened. Now, that seems to be a blowout of stitching. At first I thought I'd cut it somehow, but as I look at the mate, that there is a stitch there, and I think that is a weakness or blowout in the stitching. Now, they're still usable gloves, but as you can see from my old entries, I'm rough on the fingers, and I was hoping to find something that could stand up to what I do. And so I'm really disappointed in that, but I'm going to keep on wearing these guys. I'm going to shut up, we're filming. I'm going to not repair that, because the way I see it, I want to see how far it goes. I want to see what happens with it. I could put some tape around it or something like that, and I probably will once my testing ends. But for right now, I'm gonna let it go and see where it goes. And everything else seems to be holding up okay. Um, I don't know. I don't know how you feel about gloves, and I welcome your opinions. Is $23 a lot for gloves, or am I a skinflint? Um, do you have any recommendations for gloves I should try? Because this is going to be an ongoing thing. I want to test gloves. I want to find the right gloves, and I'm happy to accept any of your nominations for gloves. So anyway, this is the Ironclad Ranch Works off of Amazon. They're made in Indonesia, by the way. For those of us who like to buy American when we can. Um, I don't know if there are any American-made gloves anymore. If there are, let me know. Um, my criteria for gloves, I like them to have some dexterity, not for playing with telephones, but, you know, some nimbleness to work with the different tools and things like that. But I want them to be strong. I want some protection there. And I want the fingers to last a while. That's where I seem to get blown out most. Um, I do wish these gloves had some sort of wrist protection down here. These had a little bit. They were okay. These have none whatsoever. These have a little tab of Velcro, and all it really serves to do is to cinch them up on my hands. I have an old injury, and I have to kind of baby that hand after all this work I've been doing. It gets pretty messed up. And if this glove had some sort of wrap, that would be kind of cool. But I know that's unusual, and I'm likely not to see that outside of, say, a workout glove, a weightlifting glove. And unfortunately, weightlifting gloves usually don't have fingers. All right, so there's my review so far of the Ironclad Ranch Works. I'm going to wear these a little while longer. I got some more projects going on, don't we all? And I'm going to give you a final review of these Ranch Works when I am ready to move to the next glove. I already have a pair that I bought sitting unused that I'm going to go into as soon as I'm done with these guys. So this is just the introduction. This is the introduction of a new series, um, uh, finding the best gloves. Hey, thanks for watching.